broadcast network, Afterbuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. Afterbuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Welcome, AfterBuzzers, to another Ground Floor After Show. If you haven't already, please go on YouTube and subscribe to youtube.com/AfterbuzTV and check us out on iTunes and SoundCloud as well. If you'd like, you can tweet along with us during the show at #ABTVGF for AfterBuzz TV Ground Floor.
A lot of letters.
I'm one of your hosts, Britta Garsow. You can find me on Twitter at Britta_Garsow, and I'm here with
Carli Garsow, and you can find me on Twitter at Carli_Garsow. Hi guys, and thank you so much for all the Twitter love last week.
Yeah, we got a lot of Twitter love.
So heartwarming.
Loved
it. Thank you.
So this is called The Proposal Part 1. We didn't actually see a proposal, but it might be coming.
It might be, or it might not. I don't know.
I feel like the biggest surprise was that Anna Camp returns as her character Heather, which I was really excited about. We love her character. She's very aggressive.
So aggressive, so strong.
Strong female character. We always like
funny.
Those. Yeah.
And we've been talking about how she's with Skylar Astin in real life, and I'm just shocked they're not engaged in real life because they seem so perfect from their Instagram photos.
Yeah,
if anyone follows them. So I'm just super happy she was back because even though they're not dating on the show, they just have great chemistry, and it's nice to see.
They do. It just brought another dynamic, I felt like. I felt like this episode, there's just so much going on because we have Mansfield daughter getting married, the volcano on his island, ruined all the wedding plans.
Yeah.
Heather comes back. Brody's trying to get everything done that he wanted to do before he turns 30. There's just so much going on.
So much.
But somehow it's still such a great episode.
I know, and also next week might be the last well, I think it's going to be, unless they
I think it is.
renew it. One of those things where they probably won't, and then they'll change their mind later on. I hope so.
Maybe so. I hope so. We love
Please.
the show.
Save Ground Floor.
Yeah.
Please. Save it.
So Heather comes back, and she's the same old Heather. I felt so bad when Jenny bought Brody that $300 pen, which was probably just all of the money she had saved up.
The name was funny. The Duxbury Phase 1 pen.
Yeah. And I felt so bad how she spent $300 on a pen because she knew he wanted it so badly. And then Heather comes strolling in, buys him this pen like it's no big deal. Because for her, she has so much money, it's not a big deal.
The Phase 2 pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, it's no big deal. Yes, it is a big deal.
It was heartbreaking.
I know. It was sad. And I don't think her intentions were bad because she doesn't, after this episode, she clearly doesn't want to get back together with Brody.
Well, I don't think she ever did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I just think that, also I feel like everyone feels bad for her. So she can be rude and she treats Three-Peat terribly. But no one wants to be her. She's kind of married to her job. She's kind of has no friends because she's so mean. So it's
and she was in a foreign country for the past 9 months. So even if she made friends, they're not here anymore.
So it's kind of she's kind of sad.
True. But we're glad she's back.
Yeah, and so it's so funny how the volcano happened and they couldn't have the wedding on the island, and Mansfield is exhausting every outlet. He's just going through where to have this wedding and these ridiculous spots, and Three-Peat keeps saying Vegas,
sad because
Vegas.
They put so much time. He said his wife spent how long planning this wedding, and they just had to change everything.
Well, they just had to change the venue. They didn't have to change everything.
I guess that's true.
So I don't know, but that's such a struggle. When the damper happens on your plans, your wedding day plans. So I felt bad for him and everyone involved. And Three-Peat kept saying Vegas, Vegas. And really, though, there's not ever going to be a weather issue. It could be really hot. We don't know what time of year it is. But besides that, there's never going to be, any flooding or a volcano or anything like that.
Well, I think the biggest thing, too, was he said we need a venue for, 400 people.
No, he said rooms for 400 people.
Rooms and a venue. So, and last minute. Vegas is, the only option at that point.
And they live in San Francisco, so it's relatively close. So I thought it was a great idea, and it's great to see all of them in Vegas. We always talk about how we want to see them have more fun and stuff.
I know. We
and go
haven't
out.
seen that for weeks. Like, let's see them have fun and go out and do something.
Yeah, and I feel like they actually filmed it there. It looked like they actually
I think they did
filmed it.
too. It definitely looked like a Caesar's Palace. It didn't look
Like, maybe not the casino. Like, that could have been a set. But when they arrived, it was definitely in front of Caesar's Palace. So, I don't know. But, and it was just funny to see Harvard and Lindsay. I just love them. I feel like they fit so well together. They're just, like, two of a kind. It's really adorable. And then,
how he was throwing the dice. Like, he was like
tossing it. Like, he was going to throw it, like, so far.
Yeah.
It was so awkward.
It was hilarious, though.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah, I'm really glad they went, and they're all there together.
Yeah,
It's
Vegas
great.
is the perfect backdrop for, like, what seems to be either
Occurring.
the end of the show or the end of the season.
And also, so they were talking about how it's, so moving on to the next topic, I guess, transitioning. So it's Brody's birthday during this whole wedding extravaganza, and his 30th birthday.
30th birthday.
So it's a big one. And Jenny was trying to think of a gift to get him after Heather ruined hers. And Heather was like, well, look on his MySpace page. Like, he used to make lists of gifts he wanted, which is weird. But
I know.
when she said that, I thought it was, like, literally a list of items, but it was more of, like, ideas he had.
It was like a bucket list.
A bucket
which
list
is
of
appropriate to
things
put
he
it on
wanted to
social
do
media.
before he turned 30, which I feel like I
Yeah.
need to make one of those now. That gives me, like, 6 years
Yeah.
to complete everything. But then, like, he was so sad because he hadn't done anything on his list, so I don't want to feel sad if I don't accomplish everything.
I know.
But, I mean, his were pretty extravagant.
Ambitious, not extravagant.
Some of them.
Ambitious.
But, and Jenny was trying to help him, and just nothing was working out. And I mean, obviously, right in front of them, the answer was just get married. That was, like, on his list. And the rest of them, like, join a boy band. Was just swim with dolphins one of them?
Swim with dolphins.
So I guess that
think.
one seemed easier, but I mean,
And if they would have gone on the island, I bet he could have done that easier.
yeah. But if I were Jenny, I feel like she knows how badly he wants to get married, and she just is not having it. But wouldn't you feel guilty knowing that that's really all he wanted to do before he was 30?
Well, she did complete something on the list. She got him a UFC fighter. To
No, but
fight
I'm just
him.
saying, would you feel guilty if, like, you knew that that's what he really wanted, and, like, you just still wouldn't have it?
Yeah, well, I think I would feel guilty just not having the same feelings towards marriage.
Yeah.
Right? Because Jenny said it's not even like him. She just doesn't want to get married because of her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she keeps saying it over and over. And I just think that, yeah, like, if you know that you want totally different things, that's basically, like, 2 totally different lifestyles. And I just think that's a huge red flag. Like, you probably just shouldn't even be together.
Yeah, and we were saying we didn't realize they had only been together for a year. We were, like, trying to piece this together previous to this episode and didn't really know. But then they said that they had met on his birthday last year.
So they haven't even, well, I guess when they met, they said they, like, hooked up and whatever. So they have been together for a year, which is not that much time.
No, it's not. But like we said, we don't know for sure if he's going to propose.
No,
We're not positive.
But
Let's just talk more about the gang in Vegas because I think I love that Derek is there too because he, like, obviously wouldn't be invited to the wedding.
no, I said that. He was getting a limo. I'm like, why was Derek invited?
Yeah, but he
Just
said at the
invite
beginning that
himself.
he was in charge of invitations, and then he just invited himself. And he's just a funny character, and then how he's teaching Harvard how to play craps. And I just, like, watching them and then Lindsay in the mix, like, gamble is just so funny.
Yeah. She's the best.
I know. He's like, what do you say? I want $260. And then her deep voice, her deep serious voice.
Yeah.
She's like, Harvard, you want $260,000.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you say? No one follow us? Or
No one come near us.
no
or
one come
something.
near us. And they just take all the chips.
I would be
Gosh,
so
that
ecstatic.
would be amazing. If anyone has any great, like, Vegas winning stories,
Yeah.
please comment on YouTube and let us know because I love those stories.
Me too.
I don't have any.
I hate gambling though.
I know.
It just makes me
Which
so
is what
nervous.
Harvard said. He said, like, he hates it because he doesn't like greedy people, which I agree.
But he took it to a new level. Like, they weren't doing anything, and he was just, like, enticing them to.
Yeah, I'm also confused on that. If someone could explain this, like, so you can bet against the people that are betting, that was confusing.
No,
to me.
yeah. Tommy tried to explain craps to me once. You just, like, you can bet with the table. So, like, if you win, like, I think everyone wins, or you bet against the table, and then you win and no one else wins. You know
Oh,
what I
okay, so
mean?
that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But,
and
like Derek said, like, no one's
no
gonna like
one's
you if
gonna
you
like
come
you
up to
if
the
you do
table
that.
and bet against everyone.
that's true. That's true.
yeah.
Also, we didn't mention about Heather is that she was telling Brody that if he would have just gone to Hong Kong, he would have been back now and made partner. So that was kind of sad, like, to tell him that. I don't think she should have told him at all because now he feels really guilty.
Yeah, but also, she's trying to do it, like, bragging, trying to make him feel bad about his decision. But then in the end, it was all, like, turned around on her because she was falling asleep at the table, crying and not remembering it. Like, her life was kind of a mess.
Crazy emotion.
Because she had gone through so much in Hong Kong, probably just so much stress of the job. And then, like, living in a foreign country for 9 months, like, they can't be easy at all. And she had no support system, clearly. So she kind of fell apart, I feel like, and then Brody saw that and was like, well, I don't even want that, and then he told Jenny, I don't need to be partner right now, like, I have time, the only thing I want is you.
Yeah.
So she knows that he wants to get married, that's all he wants.
Also, Heather and Three-Peat kissed.
Yeah, which is
And
so
maybe
funny
did
to
more.
me, just because it's
funny,
like two real-life couples are, like, opposite.
Reversed on this show.
Yeah.
It's really funny, and I love that. I think it's so much more creative than those people that are like, oh, we're dating in real life. Let's date on the show.
Yeah, but I do think Anna Camp is just on the show because she's dating
Oh, yeah, me too. But, well, yeah. And what's her name was on the show, there was so many so many terrific characters. And then now, what is her name? Alexis.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
and
we
then
still don't know what happened to
she
her.
just disappeared.
She worked in the ground floor and she just disappeared.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
But yeah, I mean, I'm glad she's back, but I'm really sad that I feel like this season, what episode is this? Like 8 or 9?
Yeah.
It's the shortest season ever. Now it might be over forever.
It's 9. Episode 9. So, I know. Well, that's not, I mean, some shows get 10 episodes, but we want more.
I know. Okay, so let's go into predictions and just talk about
Yeah,
next
because there's going to be a
episode.
lot.
And now, your Afterbuzz TV Predictions.
Okay, so this is the proposal part 1, so there's obviously going to be a big
Proposal
part 2. So, do you think that Brody's going to propose, or why do you think the ring is there? What do you think's going on?
Okay, so I think I didn't get the vibe that Brody was going to propose because when she said, like, get married, turn to page 2, like, he didn't say anything. Maybe he didn't want to get into a fight, but it's possible that ring is, like, Mansfield's, like, daughter's ring.
That's what I thought.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I don't think he's going to propose. I think that he was... there's nobody that Mansfield trusts more than Brody. So why wouldn't he give Brody the rings to hold on to until the wedding? Because we know that the daughter and the mom aren't even there yet. So the wedding's not happening for a few days. It makes complete sense to me.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, yeah, like you said, obviously he knows how Jenny feels about getting married. There's no way he would just pop the question out of nowhere before discussing it. Like,
and on his birthday. Like, to get rejected on his birthday.
Well, it's their anniversary. So I think that's
true.
why he would do it if he were to propose. But I just think it doesn't make sense. If he's like considerate about her feelings at all, he wouldn't just spring this on her because he knows she would say no.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. But at the end, I don't know if any of you saw like Jenny's face when she opened the ring box. But at first it was kind of shocked and then she was sad. But I saw like a glimmer of like okay, like maybe I can do this.
See, I thought her face really felt like at first she was shocked, but then she was just thinking about it, like pondering the idea, kind of like trying to come to terms with it, because I don't think she would say no, because she wouldn't want to break up. So I think maybe she would say like, okay, yes, but I need some time, or just in general, I need some time before I can give you an answer, or I need to talk about this further. But I don't think she would deny him.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking that maybe she's going to expect it, and then when it doesn't happen, she's just going to ask him.
Yeah,
I
that's
could
true.
see Jenny being the one to ask Brody.
Like, if he comes upstairs, she puts the, like, this is what, obviously it's going to start off with, like,
Where
her
it left
throwing
off.
the ring back in the bag, which, what was she doing in there? Like, looking for something?
I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And then he's probably going to walk in and, like, she's just going to say the surprise is, like, her or whatever, with the petals and the champagne. And then I'm sure, like, they'll just have a good night, and then he won't say anything, and she'll be like, were you going to propose to me? And then he'll probably say no, like, that's Mansfield's ring, and then she'll probably feel sad about it, and they'll want to get married.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll get married.
Yeah, maybe they will get married. And we haven't met Mansfield's daughter yet, so clearly we're going to meet her on this next
That's
episode.
true.
And then his wife will be back.
I wonder who it's going to be.
I
Like,
know,
if
I
it's
don't know
gonna
who it's going to be
recognizable.
either. I haven't seen anything about the casting for that or anything. And then her fiance as well. We don't know who that is.
Yeah, so that'll be good. I'm really excited about next week's, but kind of sad because it could be the last one.
I know, and it could be a sad episode. Like, if Brody really is proposing and then Jenny clearly won't say yes and then it just ends sad. Like, what are some
It's
shows?
not gonna end sad.
No, some shows end sad.
No episode called The Proposal can end sad.
That's not true.
I think it's true.
I mean, maybe. I hope it ends happy. This episode was just funny. I'm just so happy they're out of their element on an episode finally. Like, they're not in the building. They're not at work. They're in Vegas.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see.
I know, we will see.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
really want them to get married.
Me too.
Thumbs up for Brody and
Where can
Jenny
they find
fans.
you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Carli_Garsow.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Britta_Garsow.
Thank you guys for watching and listening.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Afterbuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the Afterbuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterbuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of Afterbuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.